line on your side of the garage today. How were the 2 sessions? Were you feeling comfortable in the car?
Yeah, I mean, felt good obviously after the summer break coming back to the seat, and last time I was a lot downforce track. Now we're trying the low downforce. Seems to be quite okay on my side. Obviously not as the team wanted in terms of data over the days. But from my side, everything was working right. I'm feeling pretty good with the car. There's a few parts need to be maybe fixed for tomorrow, but feeling confident. Obviously, so far day one.
And where do you think your focus was today? Was it those long runs, making sure you're sort of set for that race day, or are you looking more for the qualifying trip?
I mean, it was more just trying different setups, because obviously, today was about figure out what's the best, the bigger changes, then we are confirmed for the over the night, and then we can have a better car to set for quality and race tomorrow. But I think for every team we're focused mainly on the obviously race pace, because at the end of the day, especially Spa, the race is where the most important part. So everything seems to be quite smooth on my side, so finger crossed the whole weekend will be hopefully taking a step up compared to the last few races. We've been struggling a little bit with the pace in the race. So
how hard is it to chase the weather conditions with those setup changes?
I mean, it's a perfect example of Spa, I guess. I mean, being here racing as a category and nothing changed it. But it's quite extreme today, especially slicks, and I always finish the session with the inters. That was hard there, because I remember one of the runs in P2, it was fully dry until turn 14, or P1 I think that was in. So that is pretty changeable conditions out there. Now it's pouring down again, so let's see. Hopefully I think the weather should be good.
Well, Yuki, sum up your Friday for us.
Was okay. I think was not really great, but still I think we still had a good data. FP1 and FP2, right after summer break, FP1 just enjoy myself and try to back into the rhythm. And FP2 was we made a good improvement as well, but not enough. So we know that we had a lot of rooms that we can improve. So just we put it all together tomorrow, and we aim for the Q3 qualifying.
How difficult was it in changing conditions as well?
Yeah, it was a bit tricky, especially like a traditional Spa things that only the turn 14 or a bit of sector 3 part is only wet, and the second one is not wet at all. It's a typical Spa condition, and enjoyed it. I mean, seems like tomorrow is gonna be sunny, so things that we can look forward. Enjoyed it so far.
You were very, very quick on the straights, but perhaps struggling in certainly the twistier sector 2. Is there a balance there between high power and downforce that needs to be found?
Well, good to hear that I was really fast and straight. It always feels great. But I mean, a bit of combination between straight speed and cornering speed here, especially like kind of downforce level. We're still finding the limit, but I think we made a good step compared to FP1 still. So we see the data how the difference is, and we just put it all together tomorrow.
Pierre, just the 1 hour of running for you today, so you had to make the most of it. What did you learn out there?
Not easy. But after missing P1, but still some good data, and felt good to be back driving after such a long break. So I think pretty pleased. Obviously, quite a lot to work on in terms of balance and stuff. I'd like to change for tomorrow. But it was definitely good to get back in.
How much feedback did teammate Yuki give you, but also, of course, Liam Lawson, who stepped in for FP1?
I think for Liam, it's when you jump in FP1 for your first time, it's a lot about getting used to the car. So try to give him a few tips and tell him not to stress too much, and just enjoy the ride this morning. And then I think Yuki had a decent session. The conditions were not super easy. And I mean, now we need to have a look at what we did, and I'm sure we can find more performance for tomorrow.
It's a mixed up grid, isn't it? That means quali is going to be very interesting tomorrow. What are your hopes?
To do pole. Max is not drive. We'll start from the back, Charles as well. Now we'll see, but for sure they're going to be quite a lot of changes and a different grid than usual. So hopefully we can benefit from it.
So Fernando, P7 today, was that good reading of where you think you guys are?
Yeah, I think so. I think the car felt good. We still we're still fast. There are a couple of things that we need to try yet. The weather was not very kind with us today, so I think we still miss a little bit of info, especially on the tires. But yeah, the car felt good, and P7 I think is quite realistic of what we expect tomorrow as well.
There's quite a few engine penalties for others, and that could hopefully play into your hands as the weekend goes on. Optimistic about qualifying and obviously the race on Sunday?
Yes, there is a lot of things going on in terms of engine penalties, so we expect a good starting grid position on Sunday. So tomorrow we just need to put a good lap in qualifying, and if it's in the top 10, that will be more or less a guarantee that it's going to be a top 6 start on Sunday. So that's our target this weekend, have a clean Saturday and then try to capitalize on those positions.
And what was the track out there? Like some of the asphalt's been replaced, there's some few gravel traps added. Was it any different?
No big difference. It's just more a safety improvement what they have done here. So driving wise, it was not too different compared to every other year. So yeah, we expect also sunny conditions for tomorrow and Sunday. So it should be a more relaxed weekend, especially compared last year that it was a nightmare on Sunday.
Esteban, I know heading into today, it wasn't ideal knowing you're going to have a load of penalties for this weekend. So kind of addressing that first, how did you feel heading into the first couple of practices?
Yeah, it was not the best day today, I think, for us. Obviously, we are going to take the penalty this weekend, so we are going to start, near the back. But we also had a drive shaft issue, in practice 1, so I only did 1 lap in practice 1. Into practice 2, the session was a bit disrupted with the weather forecast. It got wet in the long run, so we didn't do, many laps as much as we wanted. So we still have P3, to find out a bit more about the car and see how it feels. But so far limited running, let's say.
In that limited running, can you kind of give a judgment of how it felt?
Yeah, I mean, I think the pace of the car is up there to be in the top 10. That's definitely going to be the aim for the race, to come back into the top 10 and score some points. Difficult task, but we are going to push for it.